submitted for Alejandro Garnacho. This and many more transfer news and reviews we're going to be bringing to you next. Here we go. Welcome to United Talks podcast, and I'm your host, DJ Pablo, as always. And today we're breaking down a massive 24 hours at Old Trafford. I mean, from Real Madrid's shock £90 million move for Bruno Fernandes to Napoli's record bid for Garnacho and the discount deals for elite strikers. I mean, this is your definitive, breakdown of all of the transfers that have happened in the last 12 to 24 hours. So sit back, relax, and let's dive deep in and basically analyze every transfer update. The first one is Bruno Fernandes to Real Madrid. I brought this in the last video about Bruno Fernandes to Real Madrid, but the Daily Star drops a bombshell because it's already beginning to pick up pace, basically. With all of the news outlets carrying, the news, basically. Now, Real Madrid are preparing an £84 million or 90 million euros bid for Bruno Fernandes, basically to sign him as Luka Modric's successor. I said this yesterday, and we're still going. Now let's analyze this properly. First, why do Real Madrid want Bruno Fernandes? I mean, with Modric retiring, we crave Bruno's creativity with 10 Premier League assists this year and leadership, basically. Now, I think this is just a name thrown in the hat. It is possible, and if Real Madrid are interested, I don't see Bruno rejecting. Even more so with the link between Bruno and Cristiano Ronaldo, I think even Ronaldo would advise Bruno to take this offer. Now, there's a dilemma to this. At 30, this might be the last chance to cash in, but losing him would leave a huge void. I said this and I analyzed this in yesterday's video. I said basically that it will leave a huge void in the sense that he's our best chance creator and he carries the team. He is involved in 40% of our league goals this season. But now the question is from the reaction of the fans. Fan reaction, I mean, some argue that he's not clutch, but stats don't lie. I mean, without Bruno, we're 10 points worse off this season. Now, the question I want to ask is, some reporters are saying it is £84 million, others are saying it's £90 million or 90 million euros or whatever. So we're going to stick with £90 million. Now, should Manchester United accept the £90 million? I mean, I've already seen some comments saying, oh, we should just cash in and let him go, blah, 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 blah. Truth is, do we have a good replacement for Bruno that will always be available, never injured, and always try to create chances? And is Bruno irreplaceable? Now, you can leave a comment in the comment section letting us know what you think or what your thoughts are on this, right? Should Man United accept the bid from Real Madrid, 90 million, 84 million, whatever it is, or we are sticking with 90 million pounds, or is he irreplaceable? Should we hold back and don't bother replacing him? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section as we go to the next one. Next one, which is our main report for today, is basically that Napoli are preparing a bid, or Napoli have bid 80 million. This is the report. Napoli have bid 80 million euros for Garnacho. And basically, if we're going to dive deep and try to break it down and all of that, I mean, only the Napoli fans will tell us the real truth about all of this. But Fichajes reports that Napoli are ready to submit a record 80 million euro bid for Alejandro Garnacho. And here is why this is critical, basically. Napoli's motivation. I mean, they've lost Kivicha, Kvaratskhelia, and will sell Victor Osimhen. So Garnacho is Conte's top target. That is what the reports are saying. And the next one will be, what is Ineos's stance on this? With financial constraints, selling academy stars like Garnacho for pure profit could fund Amorim's rebuild. Better yet, don't you think that Garnacho will be part of the Amorim rebuild? Some fans will differ. Now, with fan backlash, after patching things with patching things up with Amorim, Garnacho has become a fan favorite. So losing him and Bruno could be devastating. So here is what I think, basically, right? At 20, he's one of Europe's brightest talents, but 80 million euros could bankroll 2 to 3 signings. I mean, would you sell him if 80 million euros could bankroll 2 to 3 signings? If by selling him we get 2 to 3 signings, do you think it is an ideal deal for Manchester United? Let me know in the comment section. Let us build on this. But here's my take. I think we should not bother trying to sell Garnacho. Instead, we keep him and build the squad around him and other players. He's 20 years old. In 5 years' time, he'll be 25, still about to come to his peak. And if he's that good a player, I think even Real Madrid will come for him instead of even Napoli. But it is what it is. Next one is one I brought to you yesterday or in the last video, depending on when you're watching it. And it's about Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres discount deal revealed. Now, this one, basically, Fabrizio Romano confirmed that Sporting will sell Victor Gyokeres for 65 million euros or 65 to 70 million euros, a discount on his 80 million euro clause. And the key points to this is Amorim's dream signing. Basically, they work together at Sporting, and Gyökeres is physically, I mean, he has physicality and he presses well. He gets 2.3 tackles per game, and he fits Amorim's system. But now that everybody knows that we're in need of a striker and all of the things that are going on in the club, don't you think that everybody is basically just putting names in the hat? Osimhen, Gyökeres, Sesko, Eketike, and all of that. Don't you think that it is just throwing names in the hat? But if so, is Victor Gyökeres um Osimhen's alternative? I mean, if Napoli sell Osimhen to fund Garnacho, Gyökeres becomes our priority striker target. But the budget impact would be basically that if we sell Bruno and sell Garnacho, we get 150 million euros to reinvest, or 150 million euros plus. I mean, over 150 million euros to reinvest. But then, do we need to sell these players? I mean, I know that most fans will also disagree and say, oh, this means that we're living in the past. Why don't we just sell them, move forward, and buy a few more players or world class players that could replace these two important players to Man United? So let me know your thoughts and feelings. For me, I wouldn't want to sell Bruno and Garnacho, but I also feel that Garnacho can also do something as a squad player, and also it does make impact as an X factor when it comes off the bench. And then if we keep Bruno, we could also still buy Gyökeres and sell a few of the players in the squad who are leaving anyway. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about that. And I mean, there's money that probably potentially coming for Sancho, for Anthony, and for Rashford. These could fund deals. If we get 40 million each, okay, so 25 million for Sancho, obviously, 40 million for Rashford, 40 million for Anthony, we have 80 million plus 25, that's 105 million. Then we can invest in one of two strikers and we will still do good, right? Now, the next one is Hugo Ekitike battle heating up. Basically, for the past couple of days, there has been news about Hugo Ekitike, and now the battle is heating up for Hugo Ekitike as Sky Germany reports that United lead Arsenal and Liverpool for Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike. And the reason is, or the details that are involved in this deal is that Hugo Ekitike is priced at 80 million euros, another 80 million euros, but he's a boyhood United fan, but that doesn't have anything to impact the club or the deal. It all depends on what the selling club wants to sell. And then he's just for his profile with regards to contributions, goal contributions this year. He has 19 goals this year with an elite hold up play. It's won 6.7 duels per game. I think Ekitike was signed from I think Monaco or something to PSG and didn't work out at PSG, and now he's doing well in Germany. Only very few players do well from Germany to England. Haaland being the unique one. Sancho did well in Germany but couldn't turn up in England. Timo Werner did well in Germany but couldn't turn up in England and all that. Maybe Haaland and players like I think Henrik Mkhitaryan for the first couple of uh, months or for the first year, first season at Man United. We also had Kevin De Bruyne as well do well from Germany at the time. So very few players have done well from Germany, but let's see how that goes in it. So, like I said, obviously he has a great hold up play, and he's just 21. But is he an alternative to 21 or 22? Yeah, is he an alternative to Gyökeres? Well, yes, but less proven in big games. It is what it is. But what do you think? Like Gyökeres or Ekitike? Let me know in the comment section, and we can build from there. And then the next one is a player that I haven't even watched. I just started watching or started looking out for doing research on him, and it's Hassan Diao. Now, Man United have been scouting. It is reported that Man United have been scouting Hassan Diao. Diao. And Italian journalist Nicolo Shira reveals that United scouts watched Como's Hassan Diao this weekend. The 19-year-old has 5 goals in 12 games, including strikes versus Juventus and Napoli. He is very versatile, left wing back, who can play right wing and center attacking midfield. Ideal for Amorim's fluid attack system. Maybe one of the 2 10s, but a little too young for that. And then, obviously, Giovanni Quenda is a reference for the kind of players that Ruben Amorim had brought forward, and he was 17 at the time or 16 at the time or whatever, before Amorim gave him his start for Sporting. Now, price 25 million euros, but with the sell on potential like Ahmad, right? So if he's 19, in 5 years' time, he'll be 24, and he'll still have value to be resold. I mean, for his third contract, if we're giving him a second contract. High risk, high reward? That's a question. What do you think? Should we prioritize him over established stars? What do you think? Do we want to be like Chelsea, or we just want to, we want to sign established players or just go for youth? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about this as we build on. And now here are some quick fire updates with regards to transfers, potential rumors, and all of that. First, Christian Eriksen to Ajax, ESPN's reporting, and director Marine Boca confirms interest, free transfer likely. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. And then Trincao, we've been talking about Trincao for the last 3 or 4 days now. According to Fichajes, Trincao talks are in advanced stages. According to him, I don't believe him until I see the top reporters reporting. But Amorim wants him at United. 58 million euros release clause is a potential. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about Trincao, 25-year-old with a good goal contribution this season. So let me know your thoughts and feelings. Then, final one on this quick fire one is Rashford's Villa future. Fabrizio Romano has reported that he's 99% staying at Villa if Villa pay 40 million euros and 40 million pounds for the player. We brought to you 2 days ago or 3 days ago, as the case may be, that Villa might potentially want to negotiate down or negotiate further down on the Rashford situation, like to get a better deal for Rashford. If we can get 40 million from him, that will basically be um a good deal in the sense that it will be pure profit for the club. So yeah, to recap on all of the headlines, first and foremost, Bruno to Real Madrid, 90 million bid, 90 million pounds bid. Let me know if there's some feelings about that one. Garnacho, 80 million euros Napoli offer. Gyokeres, 70 million euros discount. And then Ekitike, the battle heats up. Now, here are some questions I'm gonna like to, drop. Now, would you sell Bruno and Garnacho to fund the massive rebuild? I mean, they are most prized assets. What do you think? Do you think we can sell them to get money to sign other players? Let us know below. I mean, don't forget to subscribe for daily updates as we build this community together. But let me know if there's some feelings about this one, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, goodbye, and God bless.